that's what these topics and these questions I chose is it came from evangelism and going out and being out amongst the people in the community and evangelizing and sharing Christ and sharing the gospel. So how would you answer the question? What's the problem of the unevangelized?
Well, the problem of the unevangelized is if they don't hear the gospel, then there's no hopes of their salvation.
Sure.
And that means that they're eternally damned. Paul makes this very clear in Romans chapter 1. He says that no one is without excuse because God has made himself evident within man's conscience and within creation. And we have examples in Scripture where if someone truly seeks God, seeks to know the one true God, God will send them a witness. He did this with Lydia at Philippi. He did this at the Areopagus with Paul in Greece. These were people who were truly seeking to know the one true God, and God sent them a witness. The Ethiopian eunuch, he was seeking the one true God. God sent Philip. God sent Paul. And so we have examples in Scripture where people, if they truly look at creation and listen to their conscience and truly want to know the one true God, then God will send them a witness who will proclaim Jesus to them as the way of salvation.
Amen.
Yeah. So the problem that we have today is, number one, is you have people in different societies who aren't truly seeking the one true God. And so because they're not seeking the one true God, God is not sending an evangelistic witness, so they die in their sin. The blame is not on God, it's on them for not wanting to know the one true God who has manifested himself to them in their conscience and creation. Yeah. But the church, the Great Commission to go out and make disciples of all nations, pante ta ethne, all ethnicities, was given to the church. So the church has a responsibility to evangelize the world.
Sure.
We see this in Matthew 28, we see this in Acts 1:8. The problem of the unevangelized is that they die without Christ, and the blood is on our hands.
Sure.
If we as the church don't seek to go to the unevangelized, then one day we'll have to stand before Christ and give an account. And the blood will be on our hands. And that in itself ought to motivate us to make sure that we're doing our part to evangelize, but also making sure that our mission-sending agencies are receiving the funding that they need to get the missionaries on the field. I'm a Southern Baptist. That's why I believe in the cooperative program. I believe it's the greatest means of supporting missionaries in the world today. And but we don't just have a responsibility to send funding. We have a responsibility to go ourselves.
Sure.
I'm leading a team to India. We leave Monday. We're going there to evangelize unevangelized people. And so let me just sum it up by saying the problem of the unevangelized today is if they die without Christ, they go to hell. And the church needs to get off their butt and needs to pursue the lost. Even if
all nations.
To all nations, even if it costs us our own lives.
Sure.
Because how will they hear without a preacher?
Sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm. And I think when you're going to India, aren't you going over there to teach doctrine to other pastors?
Yeah, well, we're going over there to do doctrinal training for house church pastors. Yeah, we're still going to be evangelizing.
Well, and that's what we're getting at. So therefore, they can keep going.
So we're entrusting what's been entrusted to us to other faithful men who will entrust to others also.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.